Amanda's confrontation with Lateshia and Glen immediately establishes the emotional tone for Belle Collective Season 7 Episode 21, Reunion Part 2, appropriately titled Threesomes a Crowd. Instead of easing into lighter reunion banter, the episode dives straight into one of the most controversial rumors that has followed the cast. What begins as a simple question quickly transforms into one of the reunion's defining moments, forcing everyone on stage to react in real time as old secrets, uncomfortable memories, and personal boundaries collide. Reunion specials often promise shocking revelations, but this installment actually delivers because the conversation isn't based on speculation alone. It becomes about accountability, honesty, and how much of one's private life should be exposed once cameras begin rolling. Amanda enters the discussion determined to get clear answers rather than allowing the subject to remain another unanswered rumor. Throughout the season, viewers have heard whispers surrounding Glen and Lateshia's marriage, but Amanda refuses to let vague denials stand. Her direct questioning immediately puts both of them under pressure, creating an atmosphere where every pause and every facial expression carries just as much weight as the words themselves. The biggest surprise comes when Lateshia chooses honesty instead of continuing to dodge the accusations. Rather than simply dismissing Amanda's claims, she acknowledges that there had indeed been a previous sexual encounter connected to the conversation. That admission dramatically shifts the energy in the room. Suddenly, the focus is no longer whether the rumor existed but why it remained hidden for so long. Viewers watching the exchange can almost feel the cast mentally recalculating everything they believed about Glen and Lateshia's relationship. Throughout the season, what makes the revelation especially compelling is that Lateshia never appears eager to sensationalize the situation. Instead, her confirmation feels more like an attempt to end speculation once and for all. By admitting part of the story herself, she removes some of the power from the rumor mill, even though doing so opens the door to even more difficult questions. It's a reminder that reality television often places cast members in impossible positions, deny everything and appear dishonest, or admit uncomfortable truths knowing they'll dominate headlines the following day. Glen's reactions also become an important part of the story. Rather than controlling the narrative, he spends much of the discussion responding to accusations and clarifying intentions, whether viewers believe his explanations or not. The reunion demonstrates how quickly personal decisions can become public debates once relationships are placed under a reality television microscope. Every response is analyzed not only by the host and fellow cast members, but also by millions of viewers eager to judge body language as much as dialogue. The discussion also raises larger questions about trust within a marriage. While the reunion focuses on the alleged proposal itself, underneath the surface lies a conversation about communication between spouses. Were both partners equally comfortable discussing such experiences? Did outside friendships complicate private conversations? Those unanswered questions linger long after the segment ends, giving audiences plenty to debate beyond the initial shock value. Meanwhile, Tambra Sherry delivers another memorable reunion moment by addressing persistent rumors through a live phone call. This creative decision injects a different kind of tension into the episode. Unlike rehearsed reunion statements, a live conversation introduces unpredictability. Neither the audience nor the cast knows exactly what will be said, making every second feel unscripted. Tambra's willingness to confront gossip directly reflects one of the season's recurring themes, refusing to allow rumors to define personal narratives. Instead of letting speculation spread unchecked across social media, she attempts to resolve the issue publicly. Whether every viewer accepts the explanation is another matter entirely, but her decision demonstrates confidence in facing criticism head-on rather than avoiding uncomfortable conversations. The live call also highlights how reality television has evolved. Drama no longer exists solely between filmed scenes. Social media, online commentary, and off-camera allegations constantly shape audience perception. By bringing a live conversation into the reunion, the show acknowledges that today's reality stars must manage both televised conflicts and digital speculation simultaneously. Away from relationship drama, another emotionally charged storyline unfolds through the escalating tension between Matt and Carrie's mothers. While the earlier confrontation centers on romantic controversy, this family dispute reminds viewers that emotional wounds often extend beyond the couples themselves. Parents naturally want to protect their children, but that instinct sometimes fuels conflict instead of resolving it. The disagreement between the mothers demonstrates how family members frequently inherit the emotional baggage of reality television relationships. Even when couples attempt to move forward, relatives often continue carrying resentment from previous disagreements. As voices rise and frustrations become increasingly visible, the reunion expands beyond interpersonal drama into a broader examination of loyalty, pride, and generational differences in handling conflict. Interestingly, this family argument provides balance to the episode. Had the reunion focused exclusively on Amanda, Lateshia, and Glen, the conversation might have felt repetitive. Instead, shifting attention toward Matt and Carrie's families broadens the emotional landscape, reminding viewers that every cast member arrives with an entire support system affected by public scrutiny. One of the reunion's greatest strengths is its pacing. Every major segment naturally leads into another without allowing the energy to disappear. Just as one controversy reaches its emotional peak, another storyline emerges to maintain momentum. That structure keeps audiences engaged because there is little opportunity for the emotional intensity to fade. Post-moderation also deserves recognition. Conversations involving deeply personal subjects can easily spiral into chaos. Yet the reunion generally maintains enough structure for meaningful discussion. While interruptions inevitably occur, the dialogue remains focused enough for viewers to understand each person's perspective rather than watching endless shouting matches. Ultimately, Threesome's A Crowd succeeds because it balances shocking revelations with genuine emotional consequences. Amanda's confrontation produces one of the reunion's biggest admissions. Tambra Sherry challenges ongoing rumors with remarkable confidence. And the clash between Matt and Carrie's mothers reminds audiences that reality television drama rarely affects only the people seated on stage. By the episode's conclusion, viewers are left with far more than headline-worthy moments. They are left questioning trust, transparency, family loyalty, and the true cost of living one's private life in front of the cameras. That combination of emotional honesty and explosive confrontation makes Reunion Part 2 one of the most memorable chapters of Belle Collective Season 7.